though. Took them blinders off my eyes, gave me a chance to repent, huh? It's just the two of us. Scratch that, he come in to say my people who do wanna be saved. Sadly, it's just a few of us. Hey, it's just a few of us. What I say? It's just a few of us. It's just a few of us. Hey, it's just a few of us.
Real life is just a few of us. The way we sticking to them scripts is like glue to us. They got the spirit of Judas, I don't know who to trust. So we gotta change so them nations can stop abusing us. They put us in them science classes, confusing us. Whitewashing throughout history, removing us. Man, our reality is hell. When they see us doing well, we get thrown inside a cell like a nucleus. Make it call and sure, I don't care what your phone say. How you got the spirit of God and you don't pray? Not keeping the law, you just make yourself an enemy. So every day you breathe is gonna be smoke like a
First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High God, Yahweh, Yashamiyah Yasharahla, right? Mr. Kari came out here to New Haven, right? They call it gun wave in New Haven, but all I see is a bunch of heathens, white people and whatnot. Hey, how you doing, brother? You got a minute to hear the word of God? I know it's cold out here, you know what I'm saying? Come on, brother. Let's come together so we can warm up, huh? How about you, brother? I seen you standing over there for a little bit, brother, with the mask. How you feeling, King? I mean, all right, bro. You know who you are? All right, bro. You gonna stick around. You learn a lot more, man. You got a flyer? Yeah. All praises, all praises. All right. Let me get that.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
So, knowing who you are is one thing. Knowing you're an Israelite, knowing who your people are, knowing who your God is one thing, right? But that means nothing if you're not praying for your people to have that same knowledge, to have that same wisdom.
But I'm Jewish.
Right? So, we have to pray for each other so that we can get out of this hellhole that we're in. We gotta pray for each other for better days, right? So that we don't have to deal with such people that are trying to steal our identity and such. I mean,
I love that you said that because she's Jewish.
Wow. You know, you look.
I look Jewish. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
I have to go to. I have to meet my daughter. And
you and your daughter. So what makes so as a Jewish woman, right?
Yes.
When did you become Jewish?
When I was born.
When you were born.
At birth.
But like, when did the Jewish people, like, you know, the Jewish people are not supposed to be, if you're a real Jew, right? You're not supposed to be in the land of Israel, right? At this very moment until the Messiah comes. So has the Messiah came already and put you guys back there?
Oh, I don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer? Of course, these people don't really have the answers. I'll let you know. The people in Israel today, known as the Jewish people, we know them as Amalek. These people are not the real Jews. Your people are imposters who have invaded our land as the Caucasians. They're nothing but Caucasians, right? Middle Eastern Caucasians, right? They come around here, they think they're way better than us, right? They look at us like, these people aren't really Jews. What do these niggers know? But I'm here to tell you, it's a rude awakening coming for you, because when our Messiah comes back, there's going to be hell to pay. And the people that stole our identity, they're going to be the first ones to get it. The people that put us in captivity, they're going to be the first ones to get it. And what's the land? What's the biggest land of our captivity? America. We can look at millions and millions of our people in America still captive. If we're not captive physically, we're captive mentally. We got to pay taxes. We can't afford places to live. And if we can't afford a place to live, it's a small little shack. We're living in basements, pissy hallways, rats, roaches, no food to eat. That's what you call struggle.
That's a fact.
And so that's why we gotta struggle. While all the people around us, the Asian man, Arab man, Indian man, white man, Chinese man, Korean man, they live at the top. Right. They think they're that cream that rises to the top, when really we're the pure. We're the pure people of this earth. That's right. But we're going through a struggle. We gotta get refined, right? We're going through you know, when you make a nice cup of coffee in a French press, you know what I'm saying? You got to put the grinds in there, and you got to press down. You got to put pressure so you get that pure golden coffee, right? So we're going through pressure right now so that we can come out purified, so that we can come out whole and holy again, right? And in doing that, like I'm saying, back to my point, is we got to continue to pray for each other. Because once you keep the laws and know who your God is, I know when I first understood who I was like, man, I'm going to tell everybody.
Right.
I want all my people to know what I know. And I want them, I thought if I just told them, they'll follow it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard sometimes, us, because you try to, we want to grab our people and try to scream at them and just, look, it's right here. Look, we came off the ships, Deuteronomy 28:68. Sold to our enemies, but our people are hard-headed, man. That's the one thing I don't understand. I read in the scriptures that we're a rebellious nation, we're hard-headed, but to see it in live action, it's just it's disheartening, right? Let me get this, brother. Actually, give me Proverbs 28.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 9. He that turns away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
And our people turn their ways from God for so long. For so long that they don't even consider. Right? Give me that people does not consider my people
They said that white people that oppress black people, they should be punished for it.
Did you guys really say that? You really believe that white people that oppress blacks should be punished? Are you guys what?
Said any person who oppresses any group of people.
Okay, so here in America, right? Here in the lands of America, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, right? Have gone through years, centuries of oppression under the hands of the European American, as well as other nations that live here in America, right? So, would you descend from a European American?
I'm not from.
You're not from here.
Yeah, we're both born outside of
Okay.
In Europe.
That's perfect. Are you from Europe? Are you a European?
No, I was born in Syria.
In Syria, so you're Syrian. So what do you identify as? Syrian? Right? And where do those people come from?
Middle East.
From the East?
Middle East.
Middle East. So, you know, the Middle East has vast cultures. There can be Asians over there, there can be Arabs, there can be Indians. So you would say you're like more of an Arab? Oh, so we got some Arab people, right?
Right.
So,
Well, Arabs have come from different religions, and they do different things. You know, it's not like one.
okay, but yeah, the first point is, do you associate yourselves as the same type of Arab as those you see here in America?
I see all sorts of different types. I don't think there's.
I mean, that's a yes or no question.
It's not that simple. I mean, there's not like one type of Arab that's bringing
All right,
all of them together. And
all right, but
saying they're the
all right,
same
that's really beside the point, for real though. All right, okay. So, do you know that not only white people had my people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the true Israelites, right, in captivity, right? But also the Arabs had us in captivity.
Right.
Do you understand that?
That's true. Yeah.
Give me Revelation 10. You know that is true, right? Throughout history, even before America, we've gone through other slave trades that were involving the Arabs and the Indians. They sold us for clothes and things like that, silk and whatnot, right? Do you understand that that plays a detrimental part on the psyche and the mind of my people?
That's right.
That something has to be done for what you guys have done to my people.
That's right.
The same way you feel like white people, something should happen to them for what they've done to the blacks. Well, you have to have that same energy for your people.
That's right.
I mean,
How do you feel about that?
Probably true. Our people are not in a great situation right
It's
now.
not probably
In the
true, it's
Middle East,
definitely
They're not doing well at all. I mean, they're being colonized. They're being oppressed.
Well, look at that. All praise to the Most High God that your people are going through just a little bit of what you did to my people, right? But do you know that there is a greater destruction? There's a greater karma, so to speak, that's coming for your people. Because you've killed my people. Your ancestors have killed my people. You're a descendant of those people. I can't go and fight them. They're in the past. But your blood, their blood flows through you, right? So I'm going to bring you one verse. This is for both of you, right? Because you agree the Arabs have done terrible things to certain people. And those certain people do include, don't interrupt me, I got you. Those people do include my fellow Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all across the world have been put through trials and tribulations by the hand of your people.
That's right.
Who's my people exactly?
Arabs, Syrians.
You know they're black
Asians.
Arabs, right? You know they're white black persons. What?
I said so-called, right? We're not talking skin color. We're not talking skin color. I just said bloodline, right? It's in your blood.
There's no such thing. If you go to Egypt,
There's no such thing as bloodline?
Identify as black and people identify.
I don't identify as black. We're talking about your
I'm not saying
bloodline.
you. I'm saying if you look at people who identify as Arab, some of them also identify as black.
Okay, but Arab is not. Black is a derogatory term put on my people.
That's right.
Arab is a nation of people,
That's right.
a lineage of people,
Arabs come
a
from different
bloodline.
countries.
Okay. I'll concede that point, but you said you were Arab, right?
I said I identify.
You identify as an Arab.
Being
Okay.
Arab,
Boom.
Arabic, and-
You also agree that Arabs have my people in captivity.
Yes, it
Boom.
points in
That's it.
history.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 10.
Oh, no. Okay.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He said, oh, my people are being colonized. My people are going through struggles. Well, that's just one part of what you got to go through.
Right.
That's righteous judgment. What you do to someone should happen to you, right?
So what is this at? Give me the next part.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
What should happen to the Syrians?
Here's the patience and the faith.
But say it again.
Oh, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Am I saying
Are
what?
you saying that Syrians and people who are going through war and their families getting killed, you're saying they deserve that?
Absolutely. And it's righteous recompense for what you guys have done to my people. Hey, don't let your woman take you away.
Right.
You gotta be a man. She ain't gonna look at you the same way, buddy. If you let her take you away, she's not gonna look at you the same, man. These people got no backbone, man. Distracting my people from the word, man. They do. Look, they both built like sticks, man. Look at this. Bring that out again. Revelation. Oh, you got a piece of it?
Nah, you told me to do this already.
All right, give me that back in Revelation. I just want to hear that out clean. These people got some nerve, man. It's too cold to be that skinny, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Now that's the power that I like to hear. That's the power our people need to have. That's the spirit of revolution. That's the spirit of activism, right? All of our leaders here in America, you know, the Black Panthers, the Malcolm X, and even the Martin Luther Kings, when they had that type of mentality that our people need to get out of this situation, that's the best mentality we could ever have. We shouldn't have to live amongst the people that have us in captivity. We shouldn't have to deal with them like friends. We shouldn't have to pretend. We should be who we are, and that's real men. That's real gods on this earth. We shouldn't have to coddle them and to protect their feelings. Hey, he's like, hey, do you believe that that's good? Yes, I do, because the Most High said so.
Right.
They're supposed to go through what they're going through now because of the troubles that they put us through.
Right.
And they can't get away from it. Don't that sound good, brother? somebody do something to you and your family, is it right that they just get to walk away from it? No. They can't just walk away from that, you know what I'm saying, unscathed. Something gotta happen.
That's right.
They gotta at least break their ankles. Something gotta happen. So whether it be small or great, the Most High's judgment is perfect.
Right.
John 9:30.
This is the book of John, chapter 9, and verse 31.
Back to the point.
Now we know that God hears not sinners.
Right.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and do his will, him he heareth.
Him he hears, because you know God don't hear the sinners.
He's a Freemason.
Hey sir,
He's a Freemason.
sir with the suit. You're in pain? You're in pain? Glory to God! Enemies are falling before our eyes, man. He about 2 minutes away from the grave.
All praise.
All praises. Hey, do you believe in God, sir?
Of course.
Are you a sinner
Was when I was born.
when you were born? So
Yeah. All right. I gotta get going. I got a bad back. You guys take it easy.
All right.
all praises, man. Are you a sinner too, sir? Yeah. You know God don't hear sinners. Yeah. These guys are devils.
You thought he had a friend.
Hey, yeah. Buddy, you know, sinners won't make it to heaven. Sinners like you ain't gonna make it too far, you know what I'm saying? All these people, hey, get up the block. You guys are too old to be out here.
Right. That's right.
The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It's a righteous thing with God. So if somebody do something to us, God got our back. As long as we keeping our mind in the Most High. As long as we keep our mind in the Most High, it ain't nothing these people could do to us. Right. If they do something to us now, God gonna give us double, 100, 1,000-fold in the kingdom to come. If we willing to die for our people, there's no greater love than to die for your people doing something righteous. That's why they don't want to kill our leaders anymore, because back in the day when they would shoot us down and blow up our buildings and things like that, they made them martyrs. Right. They made them martyrs a symbol to stand for something, because if you kill us, you're only making us stronger. That's right. And so they realized that, so now what they try to do, they try to defame us, they try to say we're terrorists and whatnot.
She's a feminist and she want to talk about women's rights.
Women's rights, wow. Hey, we love women up here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhat of a supporter of women, right? So, where are you guys from? Well, where are you from?
Connecticut.
No, like ethnicity.
Oh, Korea.
Korea.
Yeah.
Both parents? Both parents from Korea?
Just my mom.
Just your mom, your dad?
Yeah.
Your dad's from?
White.
Your dad's white?
Yeah.
Okay. That's common, you know, white guys, Asian women. How about you?
Connecticut.
No, you heard what I asked her. So, like ethnicity.
Like American.
Oh. One of the pure whites, right? Good old pure whites.
Right.
Blonde hair, blue-eyed white.
You guys have pronouns?
Yeah, but thank you. I'm gonna keep walking.
But we're talking about feminism. We're trying to tell you, it's in the Bible how great women are. Hey, lady, wait, you got a question?
No, I was just saying, what are you doing here? And it's about Christ.
Oh, that's the question, yes. It is about, is this Christ?
I agree that Jesus is black.
Yeah, but so, this is your Jesus? Is this your Jesus?
With the devil horns?
I mean, without the horns, you know what I'm saying? Because this guy kind of looks like you, but...
I love the ideas of Jesus.
The ideas of Jesus?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did Jesus...
I don't like what everybody's done with the ideas of Jesus.
Yeah, what did Jesus say? Do you
love
know
thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor.
Yeah, do
What?
unto others. I don't know if you said that, actually. I'm making this up.
So,
but
do you know that Jesus is coming back to, like, kill people?
I think Jesus is
No,
like,
no, not think.
in whoever believes Jesus is. You think Jesus is coming back to kill people?
I know Jesus is coming
Right.
back to
That's right.
because I read the Bible, miss.
Right.
That's right.
Hey, lady, do you read the Bible?
He's gonna kill people.
You don't. Do you not read the Bible?
I can't make sense
Or
of
do you
it.
just skip through? You
I
can't make sense of it. You know why?
Because I'm a bad reader.
No, because it's not your book.
Right.
The book is not for you, right? That's why your people painted this white image to try to cover up what's actually in the book.
But Jesus was not white.
What was he?
I don't know. He was like Middle Eastern or something, or African or something.
It's the book of Luke.
I'm gonna show you what Jesus says after this. Just let me get this one.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 27.
Bring it out!
But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Oh, wait, that don't say that in the Bible. That is not, that's the Bible, bro?
It says, but those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Now, is that red letter?
That's red letter.
When it's in red letter, what does that mean?
Red letter?
When it's written in red, I'll let you know because it's not your book. I'll explain to you briefly. That means Christ, if you believe it's this guy, Christ said, those mine enemies, bring them here.
Those mine enemies?
He pretty much said, you and your people should be brought before him and he can slay them, right? Because your people are enemies to the children of God.
That's right.
And being enemies to the children of God, I can see this lady is very slow. She doesn't really understand, right?
It's hard to get.
Okay, so let's see if you get this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and 15 in the NLT.
Bring it out!
See, the Lord is coming with fire, and his swift chariots roar like a whirlwind. He will bring punishment with the fury of his anger, and the flaming fire of his hot rebuke.
Why?
This is written by this Bible.
This was written by your future slave masters.
That's right.
They wrote it in the past and came back to the future just to tell you you're going into slavery.
That's right.
Go
We
on.
all enslaved
16.
in some way.
The Lord will punish the world by fire.
The world will be punished by fire.
Yeah,
You know what
fire
world?
exists.
Yeah, fire does exist. And they're gonna come out of the big
Burns people
nukes.
all the
They're gonna
time.
come out of the big nukes that come and hit New Haven, right? And then you're
loops?
No, is she drunk?
No, I am a little drunk.
This lady is intoxicated.
Not
Step back
intoxicated.
a few. Step back a few. We know how drunk white women get, and they start accusing people. I don't want to deal with any drunk white women. Just listen up as best you can.
All right, well, all right.
The Lord will punish the world by fire and by his sword.
So God is going to punish the world with fire and a sword. Does that sound like love and peace? Bunnies, fairies, happiness?
How do you parent?
Huh?
How do you parent?
How do I parent?
Do you have children?
I don't know if that's any of your business, to be honest. I don't know if that's any of her business, to be honest. How do you parent, miss?
Excuse me, she has two
By the
black
sword.
adopted daughters.
2 black adopted daughters. Wow. Why did you kidnap my people? Yet again, your people cannot stop kidnapping Israelites. Do you have a husband in the house? And what is he?
What is he?
What is he? What's his ethnicity? Is he a black man? And what are you? Are you a black
What do I
man?
look like?
A man, but I don't know.
Do I?
I don't know what your
Do I look like a man to you?
A little bit.
Do I look like I have a dick?
In this world, they say that's not even a man.
This
I don't
world's
know.
all fucked up, isn't it?
Bring it out. Bring it out again. He's punished the world.
It says here, the Lord will punish the world by fire and by his sword. He will judge the earth, and many will be killed by him.
Wow.
And since the world is so fucked up, that's why it's going to be destroyed.
That's right.
And I'm here to let you know that those beautiful so-called black children that you have are really the children of God. Right? They are the Israelites, right? And as the child of God, they cannot be in captivity, right? So you need to release them to some other, find some other, put them back to some, if you got some black friends, say, hey man, I got these beautiful black children. I'm incapable of raising them in a proper household because you don't know how to parent.
That's right.
Your people don't know how to parent. So I don't know why she would ask me such a question. When your kids, they grow up to be serial killers.
That's right.
They grow up cursing at their mothers.
That's right.
One of the most famous white boy rappers, he hates his mom, Eminem.
Right, talk about it.
So what right do you have to ask me how should I parent? You know how we parent up here? With the word of God.
That's right.
That's how we raise up children. That's how we grow men. That's how we grow righteous women in this world. And without God in their lives, this world becomes what your people made it, right? And because you exist, this world is fucked up. Because you are ruling, and your people like you are ruling, the world is in distress. The animals are dying at a rapid rate. Animals wouldn't go extinct if your people wasn't ruling.
That's right.
There wouldn't be.
Vegan?
There wouldn't be. I'm not a vegan. But animals still wouldn't go extinct, right? But because your people are ruling, everything is turned to trash. There's oil in the ocean. There's about 20 train derailments every few months.
What would you do?
What would I do for what? What would I do different? I mean, well, we can't change the things that have already happened, right? So this is what I would do going forward.
Yeah.
Going forward, what I would do is continue to be a pillar and a light for my people.
That's right.
And lead them to the word of God, right? And lead them to understanding who they are, right? So that they can improve themselves economically, improve themselves socially, improve themselves physically, mentally, and spiritually, so that they can raise themselves up and raise their community up and get away from the people that put them in slavery. And get away from the people that keep them in slavery. What would I do different? I would have kept segregation. I would have kept my people away from your people, right? So that we could build amongst ourselves. So that we wouldn't have to be, I got you. So that we wouldn't have to be near people like that.
Autonomy exist?
Where does it exist? It doesn't exist yet. Because you're still in front of me. You're still interrupting.
There's lots of
You're
places
still
where I'm not
interrupting.
in front of you. So where does your world
Your
exist?
people are always in front of us. Your people are the hierarchy
There's lots
here.
of places that I am not.
There is no place I can go and I do not see my oppressor. There is not a store I can go to where I'm not buying something from my oppressor.
That's right.
Because your people have integrated into this society into every way. I can't write a song. I can't produce the song. I can't cook a meal. I can't get some water without having to go to my oppressor.
Hand of the wicked.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Ephraim.
And
Oh, I don't want to be on camera. Oh,
that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to be on camera. Oh, your dad's a so-called Puerto Rican. Yeah, and what about her?
I'm Middle Eastern. European.
Middle Eastern, European. All right. So you're European. Okay. So has anyone ever told you, I mean, it might be hard to believe, but you are an Israelite. Do you know what an Israelite is? You know what it's... Do you know what a child of God is? Well, a child of God is these various tribes here on this chart.
That's right.
A child of... I don't know, man, my brother, we're just peering into someone's bag, man. What's going on, brother? Hey, brother, where do you come from? I'm gonna teach both of you. Where do you come from, brother?
I'm Cape Verdean Portuguese.
I'm Cape Verde, Portuguese.
From Africa.
You're from Africa, Cape Verde, Portuguese. Okay, just listen up, brother. Of these various tribes are our people, the children of Israel. You being so-called Puerto Rican, you come from the tribe of Ephraim, right?
That's right.
I'm not Puerto Rican.
You're talking to the sister. So you being from the tribe, Puerto Rican, you come from the tribe of Ephraim, right? And as a child of God, we have to obey God, right? Because you obey your parents, right? So if you disobey your parents, what happens? So like if you disobey your parents, what happens?
So who you?
Brother, give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me just ask the sister. It's a lot of drunkenness and wine in the air tonight. I can tell. No, she just said you. So, sister, if you disobey your parents, what happens? Do you get to do whatever you want, or do you have punishment? You get in trouble, right? So, as a child of God, if you disobey God, what happens? You get punished. So, do you feel like you're punished right now? But our people are being punished on the daily. I'm gonna explain to you how, right? I'm gonna get you this in the Bible where it explains what Egypt is, real quick.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, from the top. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
You hear what Egypt is synonymous with? Read that last part.
Out of the house of bondage.
Egypt is synonymous with the house of bondage. What's another word for bondage? Slavery, right? So read this again in Deuteronomy 28 and 60.
From the top. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Speaking unto the children of Israel, that's you, me, all the brothers here, right?
Teacher.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What happened when we got off? What happened when they took us on these slave ships and then dropped us off? Were we sold? Right.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
For slave men and slave women. Right.
And no one shall buy you.
And no one redeemed us. That word buy is to redeem. No one saved us. We're still here in the land of our captivity.
Right.
So we were sold on ships by our enemies. Right? I know it might not sound too pleasing for you right now, but who are the people that sold the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans on those ships? The white people sold them, right? So you're put in kind of a conundrum because I'm sure you have some white friends and white acquaintances, right? So just know that your enemies are the so-called European people that sold the people to slavery. And you should remember that, and you have to worry about rising your people up and saving your people, and not trying to save your enemy, right?
Yeah.
So remember, you're a child of God from the powerful tribe of Ephraim.
That's right.
And that's something to be proud of, sister.
Right.
And with that, I want to say shalom.
Shalom.
It's just a few of us. Hey, it's just a few of us. What I say, it's just a few of us. It's just a few of us. Hey, it's just a few of us.